The Corps of Engineer Services, a regiment of the Sri Lanka Army. The role of the Corps of Engineer Services is to design, construct and maintain all buildings, roads and associated facilities such as electricity, water supply and drainage systems used by the Sri Lanka Army. Apart from this, the regiment is also responsible for the installation, maintenance and repair of all types of generators, water pumps, sewer pumps, desalination plants and other electrical appliances. It is made up of 3 regular units and 1 volunteer units and is headquartered at its Regiment Center at the Panagoda Cantonment. Panagoda. History. The role of the Early Works Section was to maintain Army buildings and the Panagoda Cantonment when it was completed. The beginning was made in January 1950 when the first regular officer, Captain M.L.D. Pereira, was commissioned to fill the vacancy of the garrison engineer who was shortly due for additional training at the Royal School of Military Engineering. The Panagoda Cantonment was at this stage being planned by the Public Works Department, and it became the first task of this officer to follow this work, and at the same time liaise with the civil government departments in all matters pertaining to the land and buildings required by the Army. Soon the Works Squadron undertook all maintenance services and minor additions to the building of the 3 services. The Works Services of the Ceylon Engineers was formed as a unit in 1958 and Lt. Col. M.L.D. Pereira was appointed the first commanding officer of the unit. In 1991 the Works Services of the Ceylon Engineers separated from the Sri Lanka Engineers and was redesigned as the Engineer Services Regiment. Units: Regular Army 1st Engineer Service Regiment, 2nd Engineer Service Regiment, 3rd Engineer Service Regiment, 5th Engineer Service Regiment, 11th Engineer Service Regiment, 16th Engineer Service Regiment, the Volunteers 4th Engineer Service Regiment, 6th Engineer Service Regiment, 7th Engineer Service Regiment, 8th Engineer Service Regiment, 9th Engineer Service Regiment, 10th Engineer Service Regiment, 12th Engineer Service Regiment, 14th Engineer Service Regiment, 15th Engineer Service Regiment. Training Centers: Engineer Service Trade School. Order of Precedence.